Hi guys, we're at Lancashire County Council depot, Highways depot I'm presuming it is. And this is where the guy worked that when I was at Sunbelt's yard in Preston. There was a guy drove one of these wagons here, these flatbed truck style things, in to either pick something up or drop something off, Lancashire County Council worker. And he was the one that ended up coming right up to me. And when I was looking through the viewfinder of my big camera, he headbutted it, which in turn headbutted me, guys. Never did get his name, never did get anywhere with the police, so here to try and get his name to take things further from management here. But what's the odds, guys? Think I'm going to be successful in getting his name? Computer says no. I've been here a couple of times at this yard, guys, and I've lost one of the videos somewhere. Got confronted by the management from out of these offices here just on the right. But the editors can't find it on the hard drives. There's no point in asking me, I'm crap with computers. All I do is take the videos, hand the hard drives over, the memory cards, whatever you, and I get a little bit of the money back. Editors take most of the money, because that's where most of the work is, in the editing. You know, they can't say no pedestrians in here, because you've got the walkway there, which is what I followed. So we might just hang about, guys, for a bit and see if we recognise him. Looks like they drink a lot of coffee in here, guys. Oh, this must be the stores. Oh, Trigger would have a good time in here, wouldn't he? Look at all them new brooms hanging there. Hey?
You alright, pal? You alright?
Oh, you there? Yeah, I'm fine. Just having a wander. Alright.
No problem.
How would I go about?
Pardon?
I'm here doing a follow-up video about the guy that...
Sorry, do you work for council?
No.
Do you work for the council? Are you working for them?
No, the council works for me.
Right.
Or at least they're supposed to. As a citizen.
As well?
As a citizen and a taxpayer, the council work for me. But some time back, one of the workers here, not at this depot, but at a Sunbelt depot, while I was there making a video, headbutted my camera, which I was using at the time, so he basically headbutted me.
Oh wow. Sorry, so who's let you in now? Well, have you just walked in?
Yeah, the members of the public can do that.
No, they can't.
Of course they can.
No, they can't just walk in.
Well, I didn't limbo under the barrier.
In limbo under the barrier, what do you mean?
You said, did I walk in?
What I'm saying is, if you have an accident now, whose fault's that?
Mine.
No, it's ours.
No, it's not.
Because we've let you on the property.
Well, shouldn't you have somebody
the guy on the loader, you should have asked him if he can come in.
The guy on the what?
The guy on the loader, on the digger, on the machine, driving round.
Yeah.
Who's in charge?
So I'd have to come in to go and ask him, wouldn't I?
No, you're supposed to ring a bell, aren't you?
What bell?
The main officers over at the main officers. Anyway, sorry, so what's your problem anyway? What's your problem? You don't just think you're going to go walking round here, do you?
Of course I am. Of course I am. I've done it many times here.
You've done it many times?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to... Whoa, hang on, I'm not finished with you. Oh, he's going to grass me up, guys. So he said, who's let you in? Look at, there's no gates, guys. There's no fence. There's no buzzers to press, as he was saying. You don't think you're going to go wandering about, do you? He says. So the loader. He says you should have asked the guy on the loader. So I'm here to try and identify this guy. He drives one of these Lancashire County Council trucks. Trying to get a name. But really what I should have done was took a photograph from the video to show them. Hey guys. So he says I should have asked the guy on the loader. But how do you get to the guy? He's over there. The outside is over there. So he didn't have the right answer when I said I'd have to go in to see the guy to ask him. So I'll wait here and I'll do exactly what the guy just instructed me to do. Do you think, guys? Nah, of course I'm not. Maybe you're supposed to stand over there with your hands up. You know, like when you were at school, primary school, and you wanted to ask the teacher a question, you had to put your hand up. Maybe that's what you've got to do. Maybe that's what they want us to do. They should put a sign up to that effect, shouldn't they, guys? How am I going to get this guy on the loader's attention to ask if I can come in? You see the attitude on this guy in the stores. You don't think you're just going to go wandering about, do you? And they always pull that old cliche, don't they? If you have an accident, who's at fault? We are. Now, isn't that very funny, that, guys? That statement. I've heard it many times on the people's property, what they call council land. Yeah. If you trip on a pavement or on the road or anything else like that, yeah, and you try and contact the council about it, yeah, what do they say? Oh, it's not ours, we're not responsible. There's a sign up telling you we're not responsible if you slip or trip out on public land. But if you come on this public land that's owned by the people, it's not allowed. They're responsible if something happens. Yeah, they've got it both ways, guys, haven't they? Yeah. So I don't know if I'm to stay here, if he's coming to see me, or what. Is he getting somebody else? Who knows, guys? Who knows? I don't know. Yo! I've got to ask the loader guy, but he's gone off the other way. Yo! So I'm not deviating off where you're supposed to be here, guys. You can see that. Excuse me, Mr. Loader. Excuse me. This guy said I've got to speak to you. The crazy guy in here said I've got to speak to you.
All right.
To come in here, I've got to ask you.
All right.
Is that not right?
I don't. I only work across there. Who was it that said that?
Some guy in there, in high vis.
All right.
He said you're supposed to ask the loader guy. You're the loader guy, aren't you? That's a loader.
Yeah. What was it you're doing?
Oh, I'm just doing a follow-up video from the last time I was here.
Yeah.
But how? If you're driving about over there and I'm out there,
yeah,
I'm going to come over to you to ask you if I can come in.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure who the bosses are here, to be fair.
Right.
I work across the way.
Yeah.
So I'm on here, just loading up a wagon and then testing it.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
So it sounded a bit strange to me.
Yeah.
It wasn't even feasible, was it?
No.
So, but I thought I'd do as he asked anyway.
You've got to speak to me before you can come in, but yeah, you can still walk in anyway.
Yeah.
Not much sense now. Yeah. Well, you're just walking around, yeah?
I wasn't wandering around, I was only coming up as far as this,
Yeah.
just talking about the last time I was here, that was all. So.
When was that? Was that a while back?
Yeah. Well, I'm actually here about an incident that happened at the Sunbelt
Okay.
depot over in Preston.
Yeah.
And while I was busy debating with them and arguing with them, one of the Lancashire County Council tipper things pulled in. I presume he was just picking something up from there for hire.
Was this quite a few years back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah. And he ended up headbutting my camera.
Yeah. Is that recording now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not bothered with saying, I watched quite a few.
If you said something, I would cut it out anyway.
No,
you know what I mean? I'm not out to get people sacked. But I know people can get sacked just for saying the wrong thing when you're on a video. I know it can happen. But
no,
I didn't even get his name. The police, as usual, whenever it's one of us guys involved, even though we haven't done wrong, the police do nothing about it. So I didn't even get his name from the police.
No.
I'm contemplating private prosecution, so I need his name. Need to identify him.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't know
I
him.
wouldn't be there to help you, so no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I work around the corner, so.
So that's all it is really. So he sort of wandered off. I'm assuming he was going to phone somebody, or I'm going to be in trouble, or
I'm not
something.
Sure, I'm not sure who you can speak to, really.
I know there's offices over there. That was going to be my
Yeah, the offices are over there.
second port
I
of
think
call.
if you walk back onto the road down
Well,
into
if
the
I go
next
in
way-
there, what I should have done really was took his picture off the video, you know, and put
Right,
it
okay.
so that I could show them. I need
Right,
the
okay,
name
yeah.
of this guy.
Right, okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, but I think if you went back onto the road down there and then across into there,
yeah,
they might be able to help you.
they'll be putting the shutters down now. If he's been on the phone, the last time I went over there, they locked the building down.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Okay, pal, no problem.
Alright, mate, cheers.
See you later. Crazy guy in the stores was talking bollocks. So what do you think, guys? Stores is over there. He's probably phoned the officers and they've told him, ignore him. So we go to the offices now, guys. No chewing gum today, guys, you see? I'm taking note. But what I'm getting comments about as well, which is a bit annoying, is they're saying I'm heavy breathing, you know? I'm not, guys. Well, I am if I'm climbing up a hill or a lot of steps or something, yeah, of course I am. Get a bit out of breath. Was a smoker for 30 years, heavy smoker. Haven't smoked for about 6 years though, stopped now. And yeah, it's the same problem with the microphone, you know? The GoPro, it's only, what, 8 inches, 9 inches below my nose, on my chest. And the microphones are exceptionally good. I've heard the same on other people's videos. They've got the GoPros. DJE, he sounds out of breath sometimes as well because the microphones are that good. There you go, let's sit and drinking tea or coffee at the computer. Highways, there we go. Hello. Section 164 of the Highways Act. Do you know it?
I beg. Say again.
Section 164 of the Highways Act.
Right.
Would you know what it's about?
Probably not.
It's about regarding razor wire.
Razor wire.
Yeah, there's some illegal razor wire
Okay.
in Preston.
Okay.
So what I need to establish is that a council, and this is council as well, I know, but
Yeah.
do I have to go to council offices to get it enforced? Or here, because it's a Highways Act that governs it?
We do legal stuff, don't we? They're going to just tell you to report it online.
Yeah, they tried that at the council,
Yeah.
but it's quite dangerous. It's dangerous to children.
What is it?
Razor wire on a business that's too low. It's only about this height on me,
Right, okay.
so that's a danger to children.
So
Yeah.
where is best to get it sorted, basically,
Yeah.
where you go? I've got legal. I can go and speak to legal and see what they say.
If you could, please, yeah.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay, thank you. Forgot, guys, where I was. Highways. That's what I need to sort out this illegal razor wire in Preston. At the chicken factory. I suppose a lot of places do this, yeah? But what happens if there is a fire at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday? They haven't thought it through, guys, have they?
Have you got a ticket for it?
No. I'm waiting for somebody to come back. I've already been seen to.
So excuse me.
Ah, yeah.
Someone's on the way to speak to you.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Right, okay, thank you.
Hello. I'm very sorry. They're in a meeting, so they can't come to the window.
Right.
But they've asked if you put a complaint in online, you'll have a reference number.
No, I didn't do it. I don't do online. I do face to face.
Right, okay. I can take name, number, and if you can do the complaint online and we investigate it that way.
If it may have already been done by the council, Lancashire County Council
Okay.
in town, opposite the train station.
I can what road is it on?
Sorry?
What road is it on?
What, the business in question? I can't even remember the name of the road. It's the chicken factory in
Right,
Preston.
okay.
It's a little industrial estate.
I could search on our system to see where we're up to if we've investigated it, but I need a location, but I could do that.
If you search Beaches Chocolates, Preston, it's on the same, it's next door to it.
Where we're up to.
BEECH, Beaches Chocolates.
B-double-E, okay. Oh, actually, I can just Google it, can't I? Beaches. Preston. Fletcher's Road.
Fletcher's Road, that's it. Are you on Google Maps? Yeah.
I'm just having a look at our system. No, I've not even got a report from it. I can put the report on though. You'd like me to do that?
Oh, they haven't passed it through from that council place, no.
Say that again, sorry.
It was a couple of weeks ago I went to Lancashire County Council headquarters in town
Oh yeah,
to speak to them,
yeah.
and I think the receptionist there, she found another receptionist in the building. I think that other receptionist got back to her and said she'd reported it online. She'd done it online. But
Okay.
if somebody reports it online, does it come to here?
It goes everywhere in the council, if that makes sense. We've got like a hub of our system. Any report goes to that hub. Anyone can access that.
Right, okay.
So it would have been on there if she'd put it on.
But would it be the job of someone from Highways to go and speak to the business, or just the council?
It wouldn't be Highways, I know that.
It wouldn't.
I don't know who. I'm going to say legal again, but I don't know how it gets there. Someone has to action it. A manager has to action it as a legal request.
Right, okay.
It gets sent to legal, then investigated.
Yeah.
I don't know how it gets there, except you report it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know the actual steps.
Right. A lot of red tape, eh?
Well, what will it take, Joe? Do you want to report it again?
We might as well, if there's nothing been put on the system yet.
So it's on Fletcher's Road. And what was that fencing again, sorry?
Razor wire.
Razor wire, that's it.
Yeah. Section 164 of the Highways Act
Yeah.
states it must be a minimum of 2.4 metres high.
1764. Okay. What else will I need? Can I take contact details or
What's that 1764?
the section?
Section 164.
164.
164. No 7 in it.
Sorry. Can I take details or would you rather stay?
At this stage, I'll keep anonymous if you can.
Okay, fine.
It's the chicken slaughterhouse factory. I don't know the name,
It's alright, I'll find that.
but it's right next door to Beech's Chocolates.
Okay. So I'll put that on. That then gets submitted to somehow the legal team. They then investigate that.
Right.
You'll get a notification. If you wanted your email, you get
Well,
notified.
there's not really much investigation, is it? It's somebody goes out with a tape measure.
Well, that's the investigative bit,
Yeah.
if you will.
Your legislation states minimum
Yeah.
2.4 metres.
Okay.
This is only at whatever that is.
Okay.
That's not 2.4, is it?
No.
2.4, I think, is 8 feet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
but it needs
yeah, that's all I can do.
it needs sort of addressing quicker, because allowing the red tape to, I know you've got procedures
Yeah.
to follow, but if there's a way that somebody in management, you know, can get the ball rolling on it before a child is severely injured, you know. And how that would happen, you'd probably children of 7 or 8 years old, you know, they're always trying to climb fences, things that they're not supposed to. They might not realise the danger of this
Okay.
stuff that's on the top of the fence.
Okay.
Or you get children, as I do with my 3-year-old, walking along on your shoulders,
Yeah.
and they're always grabbing, touching the fences, don't they?
Okay.
So that's the danger, you see, and that would make a hell of a mess to a child's hand, that razor wire. It would be life-changing scars, you know.
Okay.
And they've done it on the cheap, because they've got the brand new 8-foot spiked fence
Yeah.
from the gate on Fletcher Road all the way down, probably 50 metres of it or something,
Right.
and then it just stops, and they've just put razor wire on that. You know, it's not right.
Okay.
It's not right for the community.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
I'll make sure they know it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could come back here in maybe a couple of weeks and get an update.
I mean, you can. We'll probably just do the same again, set it in the system so you can ring. That's the same as talking to me in person.
Right,
basically,
okay.
But you can do, yeah.
Okay then.
See where we're up to.
Thank you for your time.
No, it's okay. No problem.
See you later. Alright guys, we'll keep an eye on that situation. I did get an invite from one of the management, Michelle, at this chicken factory, that she would sit down and have a chat with me. I've been there twice and she's always out to lunch. So we'll just persevere, guys, as we did with the fluorescent tubes on the road at Preston. So we'll come back to Mr. Stores, guys, another day. Later, guys.